How do I begin to describe life lately? A mixed bag? A tornado? A Sour Patch Kid? I released a song several years ago on my EP Best Years called Go On and Live. There's a lyric that says joy and pain can coexist. I don't know if I've written truer words. For example, my dad's been home this past week recovering from eye surgery. Not the best situation, but it also means we've had him home with us all week. And I get to spend uninterrupted time with him since he's normally out of town for work. I wish the circumstances were better, but there's been joy in having him here. I've been learning the new skill of zero-turn lawnmowers and weed whackers, but a super bad storm blew through this week and caused some damage. Definitely not fun. I had a free afternoon to finally bake a loaf of garlic rosemary bread and some chocolate chip cookies, but literally everything that could go wrong went wrong. However, my dad helped me film and we had a few laughs along the way. The last month has been a hard one, but it's also been filled with moments of joy, like a postcard from a friend in France. Thank you, Virginie, and time spent with my family. Sometimes life makes it super hard to slow down and enjoy soft moments, but I'm going to continue on this journey to find the joy amidst the pain. Here's a little week in my life. I just got done mowing the zero-turn lawnmower for the first time, and that was so relaxing. I forgot how much I love mowing. It's a gorgeous day. I had the best time. Our lawn is mowed. Next thing I'm gonna have to learn to tackle is weed eating. I have never done that before. Makes me a little bit nervous. So that'll be a different journey for a different day. But wow, what a fun time. Yeah, that was really relaxing. Look at that mowed grass. Don't look around the apple trees. I wasn't brave enough to get too close to those, but not too shabby if I do say so myself. Look at these lines. So satisfying. What you think, Cord? Good morning, guys. Happy Monday. We survived the weekend. My dad had an eye surgery this past Thursday and he's recovering well. The doctor said that he thinks it was a pretty successful one. So fingers crossed, he should hopefully get 95% of his vision back in his right eye in the next 2 weeks to a month. We won't know. The doctor said it was pretty successful. I've had a lot of people ask what exactly is going on with my dad's eyes and why he needed a surgery in his right eye. And I will explain it, but a quick little trigger warning. If you are very squeamish like me or you have a weak stomach, it might be a bit much, so feel free to fast forward. But basically my dad has type 2 diabetes and he struggles with getting eye bleeds, so like his blood vessels sometimes can burst and they bleed into his eye, which can be really dangerous if it goes untreated or the blood doesn't kind of absorb back into his body. If it sits there for too long, it can get around his retina and cause it to detach. So it's a very big deal, even more so because he's on blood thinners currently after having a heart attack back in September. So he's had these eye bleeds before the heart attack and they weren't as big of a deal because the body absorbs the blood again. However, because he's on the blood thinners, he had one back in May and it would not stop bleeding and it just kept pooling in his eye. It was basically blocking his vision in his right eye, so he couldn't see out of it for the last 3 months. And he kept going and getting shots and they were hopeful that maybe it would help the body reabsorb it, but it didn't. So they had to go in and remove that blood and some scar tissue. And like I said, the doctor said it was super successful, which we're really happy about, but we won't know fully how much vision he'll regain until maybe a month from now. With that being said, they put like a little saline bubble in his eye, so he's had to sit all weekend with his head down like he's reading a book, which has been a nightmare, honestly. I know it's like not the most comfortable position to have to sit like this. And then he could lay down, but again, he has to like lay a certain way. It's just been a whole thing. It's been very stressful for everyone, but I'm glad that he's doing well. He seems to be in good spirits today. In fact, I think he's ready for me and Mom to stop hovering over him. So it's Monday. I need to get some singing videos filmed, do some weekly admin uploads, things like that. I posted a vlog yesterday, which was a super fun one. A lot of home projects, very chaotic week. I got through it though. And I'm hoping this vlog will be way more chill. It might be a shorter one because I do feel like on top of Dad recovering from his surgery and me getting ready to go out of town for the weekend to sing at Cape Side and Southport, I feel like there's just a lot going on. So I don't know what this vlog is gonna be. I know you guys hear me say that all the time, but genuinely, I don't know. So we're gonna film some videos. We're gonna get this week started. Who knows what this vlog will hold? Keep watching to find out. Oh, and I meant to say this, my dad has gotten so many phone calls and people checking in on him and, you know, cards in the mail. And I just want to say thank you to everyone who's reached out, whether that's to me or mom or Katie or dad directly. You know, he's gotten a lot of phone calls from friends and I know that's meant a lot to him. So I just want to say a quick thank you to everyone who has sent out prayers, good thoughts, all the things, checked in. We really appreciate it. Our friends Paul and Melinda actually brought us dinner last night and that was such a nice thing. Like they brought us dinner, we didn't have to worry about cooking and they sat and ate it with us, so we had some company and that was really refreshing after just kind of a, you know, hectic weekend. So thank you to everyone out there who's been thinking about my dad. I really appreciate it. I am so glad to have that behind me. I did a nice batch film, batch upload of all of my singing videos. That should get me through September 2nd before I have to do it again. It took me about 7 hours today, I won't lie, and that was to film about 4 singing videos and then upload them and add the title, description tags, everything. And then I also uploaded a couple of reels to my Instagram and my YouTube and my TikTok and I drafted them all and had the captions written out. Things like that's just super tedious. It doesn't sound like it would be a lot, but it ends up taking up so much time. So I'm glad I got that over with and my day is wrapping up. It's about 5:30 now and my mom is making dinner. It's about to rain, so I'm gonna go take a shower, put some pajamas on, relax and enjoy this evening now that the workday is behind me. But before I do, I wanted to show you guys some postcards that I got in the mail from my friend Virginie from France. She does the Better Minds podcast with better music. And she reached out to me, asked for my address. She wanted to send me a postcard and I was like, absolutely, I would love that. So I'm so excited. I'm gonna open this probably a little bit off camera because it has her address on the back and my address on the front. However, I love that she wanted to send me a postcard, especially that it's from a different country. Now I need to find the perfect North Carolina postcard to send back to her. And it's just so fun. People don't do that much anymore. So I'm gonna open this and show you guys. Trying to do this and not show her address. Oh my gosh! Her handwriting is so beautiful! Sending love from my beautiful little town called Bourges? I wish I were French. Hope you can make it out here soon and maybe I can visit you too. Thankful for you. You are truly amazing. Thank you for being my friend. Our cathedral looks so much better in real life. Look at that. Oh my gosh. And then she sent me this one. Let's bring back sending friends postcards.
Good morning, guys. I am out for a walk, no shocker. It's literally been my saving grace this summer, getting out early, first thing. I call it my mental health walks. My parents are actually at a follow-up appointment for my dad's eye. I am at the house, but I'm gonna walk the dogs, pack up my stuff, and today I'm going to pet sit a French bulldog for one of my friends. I've never met her Frenchie, so this is gonna be my first introduction to her, but I'm taking some Molly Grantham work to edit while I'm there. I can think of worse things to have to do on a day than hang out with a little French bulldog, so I think it'll be fun. I've never met a Frenchie that I didn't love. That's on the agenda. I'm feeling good. I feel like I have my singing videos uploaded. I maybe need to write a blog post. I have some Molly Grantham work that I'm behind on because of my dad's eye surgery, so I'm gonna try to get that done today and hang out with a cute little Frenchie. I mean, you can't ask for a better day. And then when I get home, I do have to pick up our weed eater from my grandpa. He had it worked on, and I'm gonna start my weed eating adventure, that's hard to say, today when I get home, possibly. I don't wanna overdo it, but I am feeling ambitious, so who knows. I just need to weed eat around our garden so we can actually get to it. So that's kind of a big to-do, but you know what? I'm taking it one day at a time. Life has been a little bit overwhelming lately. That's the agenda for today. And it's a beautiful day. It's definitely getting warm though.
cute.
Well, guys, I finally weed-eated. Weed-eated? How do you say that? I don't know. Finally did it, and I think we've come to the conclusion that this might be our final garden gathering.
Yeah.
These tomatoes are looking rough, and I think we might replant our black-eyed Susans, check on the sweet potatoes, and then level it off for fall. It's disappointing, but it's been good to us this summer, so this is what she's looking like these days. But our herb garden has been saved from the grass because I took care of that with a weed eater. Why am I struggling to say with a weed whacker? That's what I'm going to start calling it. That's the garden update.
Hey, we lost some tomatoes, but it is what it is.
I know. She was good while she lasted. I know the zinnias, they did not turn out how we wanted them to, but the outskirts are finally looking beautiful. Just ignore the middle. I did pull out that massive weed that was growing straight up. See it over there on
that
like
was a
the
sunflower.
Was it?
Yeah, but that's okay. That's okay. I'm pretty sure it was a sunflower. I don't know how it got in there.
I asked you the other day. I said, "What is that?" And you said it was a weed. Did I seriously yank up a sunflower?
Possibly, but it's okay.
I'm gonna cry.
I don't know, Carson. It might not have been a sunflower. No. What?
That spider has been there this whole time that I've been messing in this garden.
What spider? Oh. I was looking at, you see right there? That's where the weed came out of it.
Yes, I just looked down and saw that massive. Oh. My hands are shaking from the weed whacker. A storm just blew through, and I feel like this is an accurate representation of my mental health. It's hanging on by a thread. Also, a tree fell on Dad's truck. Literally just came out of nowhere. We had a storm blow through last night. We have never, in our 28 years of living here, experienced something quite like that. If you could see the tree behind me, it split on the top. I was standing in the bathroom of my parents' room. The top of it just fell, and I was like, oh my gosh. And then we have some more trees that are split. Some shingles came off our roof. It was wild. I just have to show you, like, again, never experienced a storm quite like that. It was crazy, and it's only our little section. Like, our neighbors didn't have a ton of damage or wind. My grandparents, who live about 10 minutes, 5 minutes from us, they didn't have that bad of a storm. In fact, they're behind me checking our apple trees, but they came by this morning and they were like, wow, we had no idea it was this bad for you guys, because it just kind of blew over them. Our power went out last night, so I ended up I bought stuff to make dinner and I didn't even get to cook dinner. We had to go get a pizza, and even then that journey to get the pizza was insane because so many limbs were down on our road. And our power finally came back on last night, probably around like 10:30 or 11. I don't know. What a wild week. I just feel like we have been living as a family in just the weirdest limbo lately, between my dad's eye surgery, trying to do things around the house, and then like this storm. And I'm also kind of sad because I had the yard looking fantastic, and now there's a bunch of limbs everywhere. Anyways, here's some video of the damage. So this is the tree that I saw the limb fall, and I was like audibly gasping, and my parents were like, what? And I said, tree limbs are falling. Oh, you see my grandparents leaving. But yeah, look at this. This tree limb split. Thankfully missed my car, mom's car, although when we took the pizza out, I accidentally pulled back in over this limb. Barely missed my mom's car. This is where she was parked. A tree limb from this big tree actually fell on the back of my dad's truck. And then this giant limb, my grandpa actually removed it. It was laying over the top of my dad's truck, but it fell off of this tree. You could see it's missing. I mean, that's just wild. Here we have a missing shingle. This air vent popped out. I put it back in. I think we have some missing right here. There's another shingle. This is how we knew something was up. I looked right here and I was like, guys, what would happen if we are missing some shingles? And my parents were like, why? And I said, because there's some in this tree. I think it fell off the roof over here. Another shingle. The kitty made it through. She's in her little house. I bet she was glad to have that thing last night. Yeah, I think we're missing some. You can see right there. And there's the missing shingles on that side of the house. And I think a tree split over there as well. I mean, just wild. I'm glad everything's okay, but that was a crazy experience, and what an insane thing to wake up to today. I guess we'll see if the insurance will help us out. Kitty update for anybody wondering, I think she's loving her new house. He's feeling better.
Huh?
I said you're feeling better after your eye surgery.
What you mean by that?
We're going to Lowe's.
Yeah, getting out. Oh, yeah. Feeling a lot better, a lot better.
You had to realize it was being filmed. Look at these cute little buckets. Hold it up to like show for reference. How cute are those? I don't know what you'd use them for though.
We'll get you one.
I don't need one. That is cute. We're doing round 2 of paint for the art room because me and Mom aren't sold on romance.
Hey guys, I'm planning on baking a loaf of rosemary garlic bread and a batch of cookies. So I am in the kitchen. It's all cleaned up, but we're about to get it messy. And I'm gonna run out to the garden, grab some rosemary for the first time out of our herb bed. We haven't used any rosemary all summer, so I'm really excited to go clip some rosemary, put that in the fresh baked bread. I made this recipe about 2 years ago. It's super easy, very minimal ingredients. And if you don't wanna get into like all the complicated details of sourdough bread, this is just a simple loaf recipe. I mean, I'm baking it, so it must not be that hard. And then I'm gonna bake a batch of cookies for my grandpa and his friend who fixed our weed whacker recently. So I'm gonna make them cookies as a thank you. All right, I'm already behind because I had some music work this morning, so let's get this started. Let's go get our rosemary out of the garden.
I'm about to cut some rosemary, but also while I'm out here, guys, the storm that we had that caused all that damage, I think has officially done away with our squash plants. Honestly, we had a few in there that just didn't end up getting picked for a while, so there's some massive squash in that jungle. And we were already thinking the garden was over. I'm gonna have to film like an official goodbye summer garden video, I think. The storm definitely did some damage on her as well. She was already kind of hanging on by a thread, but it is what it is. But let me show you guys the really large squash that just went unpicked and kept on growing. It's kind of insane. Look at those. They're massive. There's another one. You could see like where the wind blew up some of this. There's like a massive one in the middle of all of this. Look at that one. That's a big one. Oh man. Yeah. I think our garden's on her final leg. The wind really did a number. You can tell. Like nobody's been in there. That was all damage from the storm.
Okay, Bo, let's go to your room. Bo, you, no.
Go.
You can't run to Dad. Come on, let's go to your room. It's brand new. It's newly done. You should want to spend all your time in there. There you go. Oh yeah, I don't think I've shown the vlog. The finished product. Bo's room. What do you think, Bo? What'd you think of your new room? Hold on, let's show everybody the grand reveal. So I think Bo likes it, but we just added the curtain. And I love that color. Oh, the light's on back there. I don't know why the light's on. Let me turn that off. What do you think, Bobo? Yeah, here's the finished product. I'm obsessed. It looks so good, but for now, I'm gonna open this door for Bo because his water's in there. You want some water? Go in there and get it. That's the guest bathroom. It's Bo's world. We're just living in it. Does that look like 1 teaspoon to you?
Yep.
1. God, I don't think we have any teaspoons. Like measuring. Sometimes have to eyeball it.
I got a dream worth chasing. I got a fear worth facing. I got something to say, and honey, you're the reason. I got a heart wide open. I got a love worth knowing. There's peace in my soul, and honey, you're the reason.
I don't know if I hit play on that actually. Oh, I did.
You make me feel like I'm not a mess. Like there's a great design behind all this. Like the tears I've cried and the hearts I left. Somehow now they all make sense.
I love the smell of garlic in the morning.
It's not morning.
I know, but that's take off of a famous TV
It's
line
actually-
or a movie line.
What movie?
Apocalypse Now. He loved the smell of napalm. I love the smell of garlic
In the morning?
in the afternoon. You gonna put some bread with all that garlic?
Yeah, you know, you gotta keep the vampires away. Just gonna slide it right in. Look at there. Ain't she beautiful? Gotta clean up your workspace and whatnot. Ooh, there's no trash bag in there. I almost messed up. How does it feel to be roped into being a cameraman?
I love it. Beats my day job.
Gotta do warm water. I wonder, do you know if we have a proof setting on our oven? I'll look. We just got a new oven not too long ago, so. Now we need 1 1/3 cups of warm water. Comes the fun part. You ready?
What kind of consistency are you looking for?
Sticky. It needs to be like really sticky and not very pretty. I don't know why I use my hands. I think you can use a spoon. And then when I'm done with this, we're gonna let it sit and proof for an hour.
You get one of them wood spoons and rake it off your hands.
I should have.
Well, right there they are.
I'm just trying to clean off one hand so I can. I think that's what it may be said to do. I just yeah, that works. That was a good idea, Dad. That was the smarter. I should have done that to begin with. The bread is in the oven proofing for the next hour, and I didn't realize we have a new oven, so we have a proofing setting. That's so cool. So it's just gonna hang out in there until I get the cookies rolling, then I might have to take it out and preheat the oven. I didn't think about that. I don't know, we've had a lot of speed bumps. We didn't have all the ingredients I thought we had for cookies, but I think I can make it work. We have golden sugar instead of white granulated sugar. But I Googled it and it said that they're practically the same thing, so I'm just gonna use that. I think we have everything else. I don't know, I might need to look over the ingredients. Baking soda, salt, yep. We're gonna see if I have all the ingredients. I don't know if I have enough flour to do the chocolate chip cookies, but I really need to get these to my grandpa and his friend as a thank you. So what the heck, let's wing it. I let Dad have a little break, but he's back to his filming duties. Can't hardly see, but he's doing a great job. Show him all your eye. Look at that. I promise, I didn't beat him up while he was filming for me.
Your mama did.
I didn't abuse him. Here you go. Let's see if we have enough flour to do our chocolate chip cookies. We need 2 1/4. Off to a great start. I think there's more in this bag than we realize. There's 1. Can we get it? What do you think?
What made you say you need
2 1/4.
dump the bag?
Well, you've got to measure it. You can't just dump it. There's 2. And here's where I'm running into a problem. We don't have a 4th measuring. I use this and pack it down in there. Do you think that works?
Well, you can use that cup you've been using and just do a quarter of it.
Well, I don't. Oh, it does have measuring things on the inside, doesn't it? It has like little measuring numbers on the inside. I gotta upgrade a few things around here.
Close enough. That's close enough. Dump it in there.
I'm just checking. All right, well, the flour works. Mom said the golden sugar should be fine. I need a teaspoon. I did find a teaspoon. Well, I found a half a teaspoon. Oh yeah, is this good if it's been opened?
Yep.
I haven't been recording any of this on my phone.
That's okay.
Well,
I've got it here.
I'm not doing any cooking. I know it was my vertical. And then I also need, all right now. Where's the vanilla extract? I don't think we have any vanilla extract.
What is that on the top shelf?
This is cinnamon and peppermint. Also, Dad's representing the Carson Home Music shirts. Can you actually see anything?
A little bit.
Did you find some?
It's in the box.
Oh. God, you'd think I was the blind one. Yay! You're a hero. 1, 2. I don't know if there's enough salt to do. I'm on the struggle bus with life, I guess. You know what? We're just gonna... Oh, yeah, there's salt in here. Oh, just fudge it. Oh my gosh, Dad, this is so pathetic. I don't know if these cookies are gonna be any good. We're just gonna guess.
Well, that's probably good.
You think so? These might be the worst cookies I think I've ever made. And I'm normally the cookie queen, am I not?
Yep.
Oh, I need to get the butter out. 2 sticks of butter. I might have to soften these. We can see which line I had to get it to. Well, that's not quite what we're going for, so we're gonna use some of this golden sugar. I wonder what Mom had golden sugar for. Pretty bad to make a diabetic be my cameraman, ain't it?
Yep, it's pretty bad.
I'm sorry.
And he made one if I could need an insulin shot.
And now, in a large bowl, oh shoot. God, it's been a while since I baked. Nobody saw that, it's fine. That's supposed to go on with the wet ingredients. I've baked cookies before, I swear. He vouched for me. I normally am a great baker. This is just not going well today.
She is.
And he's not just saying that.
The cameraman's making her nervous.
Yeah, that's exactly what it is. Butter, granulated sugar, brown sugar. Oh no! The sugars are the wet ingredients. I forgot that. It's fine. Why did I think a baking vlog would be good? If you had to rate how I'm doing so far, what would you rate it?
5.
That was very honest.
Well, you asked.
With no hesitation. I mean, I did put the wrong things in the wrong bowls.
Well, now the taste might be a 20 out of a 10.
Who knows? This might be some of the best cookies I've ever made.
And you won't never remember how to make them again.
I have it on video.
Well, true.
I do love the smell of butter. Smell it. Oops. Nice. Just need the eggs.
What? Ain't there more?
Thank goodness we have a whole other box that's half eaten. Whoa, that could have been so bad, guys. Doing it the old-fashioned way. Look at Huckleberry. Some elbow grease. It smells good. Mmm. Whew, adding in the dry ingredients. I normally put cinnamon in them, but I'm not messing with what I got going on. There's already a lot. think it's about as good as it's gonna get. That looks like cookie dough. Oh gosh, this is an arm workout. It'll do. So I'm doing a few plain ones for my grandpa because he doesn't like chocolate chips in his chocolate chip cookies. So I'm gonna do a few plain ones for him and then add the chocolate chips in for his friend. He'll get a few chocolate chips too, but he's just a plain Jane, what can I say? Pop's tray is done.
Burning good, oh no, no. Now I'm a slave to desire, 'cause I love you more than I should. Now it's baby, 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 don't leave. Maybe you could stay a while. Oh, pretty baby, please. Could we have a little more time?
I'm going to take my bread that's proofing out of the oven because it's on a proofing setting, which just means it keeps it kind of warm while it's rising. I'm gonna let it sit on the counter and then I'm gonna preheat the oven to 375 so I can bake these cookies before I have to bake the bread. The bread is still warm from being in the proofing oven and I just put the cookies in the oven. We're doing good. Also, I'm giving Dad a break from having to hold his arms up filming me, so I'm gonna put the flour here. Oh no, the flour's underneath this. No, I'm not, hold on. Okay, I grabbed the flour. There's not much left, but it's fine.
Your love is sweeter than a mountain honey. Your love is warmer than a summer breeze, boy. You got me buzzing like a bee. Pull me close and give me one more kiss. I can't let go, I swear I'll never quit. Oh, you got me begging, please. That's what your love does to me.
Even though my grandpa likes the plain cookies, I also like them, so I am going to eat one of his. Don't tell him. All that worrying for nothing. These are good. Look at that. Ooh, and they have the right amount of saltiness. Maybe using the sea salt was actually a good idea. Look at how much it rose. I think that proofing really does help. I've never had that option before when I made it in the past. You're gonna stretch it out on each side and fold it in. You're not really even kneading it, I guess. You're just, I think this is like a no knead. You're just kind of shaping it. I wanna be like, I know. How easy is that? If you're watching this, you'll know this process has not been easy at all, has it, Dad?
Nope.
It's normally not this hard. I just haven't done this in a while. I think I'm doing this right. For all of you bread people out there who are watching this video going, this girl ain't doing it right, please be gentle with me. I got this off of Pinterest. It's supposed to be good for beginners. I don't claim to know much about bread. I don't know, I'm thinking that looks pretty good, doesn't it?
I think it is.
Okay, so you're gonna turn it on the soft side. Look at how much better that is. It's not as sticky as it was. You're gonna cover it with a towel for about 20 minutes. And then you're gonna heat up the oven, which right now I have cookies in the oven, so I gotta wait till those are done. But I'm gonna preheat the oven, or bump it up, I guess. I'll link the recipe below in the description box. I will put the Dutch oven in there for a little bit, and then once it's ready, you pop this in with some parchment paper and cover it, and then it bakes for however long the recipe says, and it'll look so beautiful. But before we put it in, we have to score it, but that's coming. I don't wanna get ahead of myself, but we're gonna let it sit for 20 minutes. It's ready to be put in the Dutch oven. We preheated the Dutch oven. It's very hot. Ooh, I didn't think about that. Thank you. Thank you, Dad. Yes, good. That way. Perfect. It's very hot. Look at this. Oh, she's so pretty. Look at her. It smells like garlic and rosemary. I'm just gonna lift the parchment. Be very careful lowering her into the Dutch oven. Ooh, I don't know if this knife was a good one. Let me try. Let me try the camo knife. Okay, this is what she looks like before. Put the lid on. Now we wait. Cookies for Pop are ready to go. Cookies for Bird Dog are ready to go. I also did set a few aside for me and Mom because, I mean, why not, you know? Poor Dad, I've put him to work. He's currently chilling on the couch. He's like, man, that camera gets heavy the longer you hold it. And I'm like, yeah, tell me about it. Try holding it with one arm and trying to film everything at the same time. I've got 16 minutes left on my bread and then it has to cool for another 30 minutes. How dark this gets when it's hot. Isn't that crazy? Looks like, whoa, look at her. Okay, I'm gonna take that off. Yeah, the scoring wasn't the best, but she's pretty. We're gonna brown her for 10 more minutes. Ready, it's ready. Oh my gosh, doesn't that look so good? I can't believe that. She's perfect. She's perfect. Shout out to my dad for helping me film. I know that was a lot on him, but she looks so good. I'm gonna let her cool for 30 minutes and I'm gonna go make my cookie drop off. I'm off to take the cookies and the trash off, not in that order. I brought my cookies to the man who helped me fix my weed whacker and he's weed eating. I must have inspired him. Hand delivering some cookies to you, Poppy.
Thank you.
On the top is for Mr. Bird Dog. That's one of Pop's very good friends. And on the bottom, those are cookies for you and Grandma.
I appreciate it, honey. You a sweetie pie.
Thank you, thank you. And thank you for fixing my weed whacker. And also thank you to Bird Dog for fixing my weed whacker.
Well, he the one fixed it. I just delivered it.
Well, I appreciate it. Hopefully they're good.
But ain't it beautiful? How joy and pain can coexist. So unusual. How we're born and we die and we live. It's the blink of an eye, but it feels like forever. We laugh and we cry, but we do it together. So take it all in. Age is a gift. Go on and live.
That looks good.
I'm trying to cut it, y'all. This is not very aesthetic.
Tear it loose.
Turn it on its side.
Look at that. Zoom in, zoom in. It actually looks pretty good.
It looks good.